All right, y'all. This beautiful queen asked me a question. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day as well. I'm gonna jump straight into it. Y'all know a nigga blind, so work with me. She asks, "Do you believe they always come back?" After 4 months, I accused him of something that wasn't real, and even though I took accountability, he stood pretty firm in his decision to leave. He was still open to helping me, but I didn't want to pursue a relationship. I did the paragraph thing, thinking he wouldn't respond, but he did, with a text and 3 voice notes, mostly justifying his decisions and saying I didn't give him enough time to process. I have not responded and don't plan to. Do you think he will circle back? Okay, so I'm gonna be real. You accused this dude of something that he didn't do, right? Now, I don't know the whole backstory behind all of that because you didn't go into detail. But if you're accusing a motherfucker of doing something and they aren't doing it and then they decide to leave, that's justifiable, right? I can't say that he comes back in this instance because you kind of were the trigger. You were the one who broke that apart. I don't know how long you were doing this, especially if he just left off of this one instance. You were probably doing it multiple times, or it was just other things in the relationship that just wasn't clicking and that he honestly just wasn't enjoying. So look, this is the thing y'all gotta realize. Yes, all men come back, but that's with the perspective of they did you wrong. They dogged you out, right? If you were actually there trying to hold them down, you were being good, loyal, and everything else like that. If they over you and you're holding them down, then they're going to get into an instance where they don't have a woman holding them down in that instance, and it's going to remind them like a view. That's why they have that saying that they always come back, and that's why I say that they always come back. But in this instance, you're saying that he needs time to process, and you don't think you're going to respond. He's just justifying his decision. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, this one may just be a lost cause. This may not be the relationship for you. That's what I'm saying. You didn't get into detail about like what all the arguments were, what you accused him of doing, and all this other type of shit. But from what you're telling me, you can't really bank on this man coming back to you when you were the trigger. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you were at fault for this instance. Now, if he does come back, you know that's solely up to him. Maybe once you give him enough time to process, he may send you a little text randomly or something like that, but I wouldn't bank on it, right? Because once he processes it, he may decide to just move on. He may decide to just leave. And you sitting here trying to wait for a text message puts you in limbo and is going to with your self-esteem, because you're going to wake up every day wondering if this nigga is about to text you or not. And you doubling back and hitting him up does absolutely nothing at this point, because when you did do that, he justified why he's not in the position that he's in. Well, why he's doing what he's doing. So you getting overly pushy isn't going to do anything, but probably make the situation worse. You literally just got to let it play out. In the meantime, you need to be loving yourself and addressing the that actually got you into this situation. If you were really the up, then start taking note of everything that you did wrong and start healing and releasing. And then if he comes back and he forgives you, amazing. But this right here is completely in his control off of what you're saying. You understand me? Like, if he not even if he heals, if he processes it and he feels as if it's not that big of a deal and it's something that he can look past and he values you more than, being right in this instance or something like that, then that's one thing. But even if he takes the instance of like, I processed it and I don't want this because, what you did isn't something, good for me, isn't something that I like, then you have to be okay with that. That's just a lesson in dating. That's just a lesson out here when we're dealing with people. Some people just might not be for you. You may not be for other people. And instances like this happen is not to say, you're a up person. He's a up person. So I'm saying you may have been triggered. He's getting triggered. It's not to say you guys are terrible people, but if you guys aren't compatible, you guys aren't compatible. So don't put too much stress on it. Go to sleep at night. Don't sit there waiting for the phone call and stuff. Just release and learn. Take acknowledgement on what you could do better moving forward, right? Don't try to go back and try fixing anything. Address what you did and how you can do better moving forward so those type of things don't repeat. You can't really change the past. The most that you can do is say sorry, truthfully speaking. But you have a lot of control over the present and moving forward. So if you focus your energy there and you focus your attention there, you should be good. You'll be all right. If anybody else wanted to ask me a question, you guys can always send me a DM. And if you guys want to get prioritization, go click the link in the description. It's the personalized video request. If you guys, get it that way, you guys get priority over everybody else, so you guys get it quicker. But yeah, man, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. And Queen, get it together.